Hello everyone, Zellerant here, and we are starting to get more and more information over the last couple days on Mish T and her banner, as well as some other stuff as it's coming out. Now I haven't really covered it much because a lot of the stuff we already knew since she's part of the entire event. It's the two-parter with Klukai on the first, her on the second. So there wasn't really much to cover on that because we've already gone over her kit and all that extensively. But I'm starting to see a little bit more here, so I think I can kind of talk about here and some new information if you haven't seen it yet. The big thing here is we do have the targeted procurement for her, where we now know her banner and the SR units. This is a really good one because it does have like the number one SR unit that everybody's going to want to get maxed out for Burn Team, and that's going to be Sharkery. And so if you haven't finished getting her to V6, which I know a lot of people probably haven't, this is one of those opportunities to potentially get a couple copies of her. Now, don't pull on this banner just because of Sharkery. If you don't want Mishti, just skip it outright. Sharkery is great, but not worth getting in a elite unit that you do not need or you do not want, because if you get it, well, then you're back to square one when it comes to the next units coming out, which we do have, like Vector and Yuhi, which are going to be strong targets for a lot of people. But it is a little nicety that Sharky is on there, so it might be a little bit more incentive if you're really on that borderline. But then we also had, they did have another trailer. Now, I did a reaction to the first one, which is kind of just more of that initial showcasing the skills trailer. This one looks to be that second one that's like right before release. This came out a couple days ago. Thought we'd just take a quick look at it and see here. I don't know if I've seen this one on the CN side either. Maybe I turn the volume up here a little bit. Oh, wait, whoa, Kluk guy's down. Yeah, so, got pretty messed up. Now, this is a little, yeah, it's not as big a deal. They just repair her. But man, she's lost an arm here. I don't know. And she's, I mean, you need basically both hands to shoot your gun. And I'm pretty sure she's right-handed. We fought that boss before. Isn't that that was the boss on, whatever you want to call it, that mode that resets bi-weekly? And she was a very AoE dependent boss, if I remember. If I'm thinking the correct boss. She was like a I wish I had Klukai right now type boss, because I hadn't built any other my AoE units knowing she's coming out. Got Mishti coming in. Showcasing all of her dorm poses. I don't think she doesn't have any skins in the game, I don't believe, even on CN at this point. I think they just came out with one, or they just showed one on their last live stream. I do like her gun though, it's a pretty cool looking gun. Oh yeah, this was the big thing that they did not show in the. I don't remember them showing the skin coming out on the original announcement, but they are bringing Sharkery's swimsuit. So this is a lot earlier than CN got her skin. So, and Sharkery is one of those characters that we're all going to be using for a long time with our burn teams. I mean, it's not like her other, her normal skin doesn't already show a lot on its own. Yeah, we got the gun. We've seen that one. This is Diane's skin. And that is going to be, because it's going to pair, I don't know if it's going to talk about the rerun on this one. But it's the skin that matches Diane's. Got the Monopoly game coming back. It was a nice, fun little, easy game. Although it was very, there was like a specific way you wanted to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot, this one's coming back. This was like my favorite game, I think, so far. I think this was probably the best of the mini games so far. And we're gonna get to use Klukai in it. Her AoE better be better than all the others with it. Because I remember Macchiato being like annihilating everything. She did a lot of damage, but if I remember, she had a lot of AoE built into it as well. Yet we got our more 10 pulls coming in. Yeah, Meech T is going to be immediately oathable. Man, that means I got to get another ring. Man, they're giving them to us so early. I'm just like having to max them out all real quick. And that was that. So that's just a new trailer on net. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited to actually see the ending of the chapter because it kind of just left it somewhat, I wouldn't say a cliffhanger, but they just fought that big boss, but you knew it wasn't completed at that point. So we'll see where that leads. I mean, it already kind of showcased the big thing that was kind of different here, but it also has a little bit more on the banners they show. So yeah, we have Mish T and hers, but we also have, for those that are a Diane enjoyer, she is coming back. Now, one thing that kind of sucks with her rerun is we don't know who the next, like, we don't know who the next big physical person is going to be that CN has said they're going to have. And because Diane's going to be really good with Yuhi if you want to kind of get that physical team going. But physical still has like the next big unit coming out at some point on the CN side that we don't know who they're going to be. I suspect they're going to be after Robella. That's just my guess, but we'll kind of have to see there. But for those that want to start getting more dupes of her, because Diane is one that has some good dupe breakpoints, this is your opportunity on rerun, because the next time she reruns, I think, will be when we get her expansion key. Then we have, yeah, the newest thing that they kind of showed with Sharkry's swimsuit skin, Diane skin's back on there. And then when it comes to the events, we got Inverse Cipher, intelligent supplies. So that one's, I think that's one's everybody's favorite one. Getting some more energy there. Then we got, I mean, this one's active right now. We're getting the double materials on this. Loving that one. I finally got my last piece for Klukai. I think with, I can't remember if it was right before or right as this started. I finally got Klukai finished. So I'm working on now getting my Peridia and all of her pieces. And I think I've already gotten one of hers perfect. So I just need two more. And then Dangerous Exhibition, a nice easy one there. And yeah, and I think it just kind of showcases them here. And so they're still kind of adding them on like a day like yesterday. These ones came out. They're just breaking down the individual ones. But yeah, that is pretty much everything coming out. It's going to be quite exciting. I've been waiting for Mish T to kind of finish my Klukai team. And then we just need to get Springfield, and I'll have Springfield with Tololo and her expansion key. And I'll have like my main core team that I do all content with. But I don't suspect Springfield for quite a bit of time. But overall, looking pretty good. I don't think there was anything else here. Yeah, it was just kind of the other announcements on that. And there was more. And there's this quick announcement here too. I think I did add it to my description in my previous video or a comment. They did finally give redeem codes for the Halo Play servers, not just the Dark Winter. So we all got those codes where you can get that extra core and as well as a pull or two here and there. So overall, looking pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the news for now. It's been kind of a little bit slow over the last week, and that's just primarily because I mean we've already known all this stuff because this is like a long 6-week patch just with 2 characters versus a single patch with 1 character. But still, overall, really good to see. But yeah, if you like my content, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps. And thanks for watching.